Hi there, Bumble again. Going on with this car repair that I was started in the last video, and we basically pulled out everything other than the block at the front end of the car. So we'll pull that out as well. I'm pretty sure it will need to be replaced. Let's have a look at that. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, I got some parts left over from the last video, from the last car repair I did. I'm going to sell those parts off. I know that Oh, before I do that, let's just make sure I'm not selling parts for a car that I'm repairing. This is it's a Bolt Chapman. No, those other parts are for a Bolt Reptilia or something. Yeah. Okay, so I need to get rid of those. I'll get a bit of money for those parts. Yeah, sorry, I was just checking something there. I hope I'm not losing stuff here. So. Right, they were the parts off the car that I'm restoring. Let's look at the block and see what happens there. 46%. And we know we're going to replace everything with 100% parts here, so everything that I have in here, I'm going to replace. So I've got to pull the wheels and the shock absorbers and everything apart here. And if I'm going to do the wheels, I may as well take the rear wheels off as well. So let's do that. Might as well pull these parts off while I'm at it. There's no point in leaving them there. I know they're going to come off. It's going to be a huge part for this car. Down under the car for that. But I'll leave that there for now, just do the wheels and what I can actually access. Leave that reset there. Go ahead and do these wheels. Let's look at our list there. The wheels, close those. That's looking pretty bad. So, rim Chapman, 15-inch. Cool. Rim Chapman. strap on there. $15-inch, was it? Yeah, 15-inch, okay. 4 of those. And the tyres. Yeah, they're very close as well. Vintage style A 205 75 R15. Will I remember that? Probably not. Vintage style wall A 205 75 15. Let's hope so. Vintage style wall A 205 15. And profile. Let's just look at the profile. Didn't think I remember. 205 R75 50 R75. 75. Is that right, guys? I got it right, folks? I don't know. Let's try it out. There we go. Strangely enough, you can actually end up with the wrong tyre. Well, it's not strange, is it, at all? I would say that's quite normal. I'll put that over on here. Click, click, click. Didn't do what I wanted. With the old tyres and stuff. Should have 4 good wheels in there now. Yep. Okay. Now these double wishbone shock absorbers for the front need to be pulled apart more. Front spring was absolutely destroyed. That was only the 2. Let's put that now. I think we can go on now from there and replace all of our parts we need to replace. Okay, we need a new alternator, obviously. I suppose it's just a standard. Yep. Okay. Okay. Bottom suspension arms, 2 of. Camera to suspension. Wouldn't it be nice if you could actually select more than one thing at a time? Okay, 2 brake calipers. You get the... and 2 discs ventilated. 2 brake drums. 2 brake pads. 2 brake shoes. So all the brakes are going to be replaced. Brakes. We have 2 calipers, drum brakes on the back. I must replace those as well. Oop. Two of those. 2 of those. 2 of them. Brake shoes, 2. We'll also replace those as well. I'm pretty sure the brake servo had it as well. Let's have a look how we're going there. I didn't compute the brake cylinders for the back. Yeah, they were below spec. 100% is spec, so anything below 100% is replaceable. Okay, it can be a V8 OHV and camshaft. V8 OHV. Let's go cam. 3 clicks to get there. Wonderful. V8 OHV. It's a single. And cam gear VH. Yeah. V8. Okay, carburetor 4 barrel and some clips and stuff for the distributor. Carburetor 4 barrel. And clip B. Interesting. So what do we have there? Clip B. 2 of those. 2 clip B. It's very time consuming. I'm sure there would be a better way to do this. It'd be nice if you could have your parts list that you've taken off the car on one side and what you're buying from the shop on the other side, so you could compare the two. Set it to go backwards and forwards, requiring 3 or 4 keystrokes to go from one to the other. 3 or 4 keystrokes to go back to the other. I wonder if the developers ever actually played this game, the original version, like the 2015 version, to see. Well, probably they did, because to be honest with you, the 2015 version was just as bad in this respect. So, why didn't they actually get annoyed with how the game was so unfriendly and change this version so that it was better? I was a programmer for 25 years, an application programmer, Windows and also on mini computers. And the one thing that I pride myself on is the user-friendliness of the software that I wrote, because I put some thought into it. And I used the software myself to see how nice it was or horrible to use. And if it was horrible in any way, I changed it so that it was better. But it appears that other programmers in this world really don't give a shit about that. They don't give a stuff. As long as they're making money off of it, they don't give a crap of how good or bad it is, really. They say they do, but they don't, because actions speak louder than words, and in this case, their actions are almost non-existent. As you can see, I'm getting pretty annoyed with this program now, because it's pissing me off that it's so bloody hard to use. And it shouldn't be. At this point in the game, it should have been improved over what they had in the previous version. So what's changed between 2015 and this one? Well, this one has more content. But the actual usability is bloody awful, just like the previous version. So do I really want the extra content? No, I would still be happy playing 2015, because it hasn't got as many bugs. All the clutch parts need replacing. Yes, I am getting pissed off with that. It's just driving me nuts. I don't know what I'll be going on with this. The more I play it, the more disenchanted I am with the thing. They should have done a lot more work than this on it. Need a new crankshaft, V8 OHV, and some crankshaft bearing caps, 4 of. I need some of these things here, the pulleys, so let's check that out. The game is not enjoyable if you've got if it keeps annoying you. That's what's happening here. The crankshaft pulley, V8 LHV. This business of going backwards and forwards like this is just ridiculous. I mean, if this was a commercial program, no one would buy it. It's only because it's sold to kids and people that want to play games and they've got less expectations. But should they have less? No, they should have just as much expectations as a commercial business that's buying some business software. I mean, if this was business software, it'd be thrown out the window. It'd never be sold. Come on, guys. It's just so horrible to use. Double wishbone shock absorber. Right. Okay. I know that I need springs. I know I need caps. Okay, we've been going for 20 minutes. I'll leave it there and come back in the next video if I decide to go on with this. I suppose I will continue to go on with it, but maybe for not much longer. Anyway, thank you very much for keeping me company. I'm sorry I'm complaining so much about the game. It's just that the little nitty-gritty things that they haven't bothered to fix are the things that are annoying me most. I'm very happy that they've actually gone ahead and done so much work to bring the program out of the dungeon that they delivered it in originally in late July. It was terrible, and people couldn't even play it, and it was falling over, and it was locking up computers and all sorts of things, and that was on release. Over the period of 2 weeks, they made a lot of updates to the program and got it at least to the point where it was playable, which is where I started playing it. And they've made continued improvements to it since then. But the actual program design, the game design, this business about having to swap back and forth between inventory screen and the shop screen, and little nasty things like I turn off the ambient sound because it's if you go to the junkyards, the ambient sound all of a sudden is way up there and you can't even hear yourself think. You turn it off, the next time you go back to the menu, it's turned back on again. It's a simple fix. They've only just store that value into the configuration, so that next time the game loads or you go back to the menu, it reloads that value and it's still turned off when you've turned it off. But they haven't done that. They haven't bothered. So, okay, look, I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much. I'm not going to ask you to click like. You know, it's probably too much. So I'll catch you next time anyway, if you decide to come back and listen to me complaining some more. See you later. Bye bye.